Today on Zoom, we can filter clean water from dirty water using materials like gravel, sand, and cotton. Okay, so let's test it.
I've never eaten a bug.
I've eaten an ant. I love wonton soup, but I have no idea how to make it. Can you help me?
Absolutely.
Good. Put just the tips of the metal into the salt water. Waitresses are better. Waiters. Waitresses. Waiters. Waitresses. Waiters. Aww. Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
A private corporation funded by the American people.
The Luigi Foundation.
and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thanks! Hi, we're Bernardston Elementary School right here in Bernardston, Massachusetts. Yeah! Go! Everybody! Come on! Go! 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 Come on and do my do. Do my do. We're zooming on WGBH.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. We're about to play a game called I Never, emailed to us by Peyton C. of St. Anthony, Idaho.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick. What's up, people? What's up, people?
Yes.
Alright, here's Peyton's directions.
Alright. Okay.
Think of something that you've done or you think somebody else might have done.
Okay.
And then write it down on a card.
Okay.
If it slept until 3 p.m., then you write, I've never slept until 3 p.m.
It's reversed, kind of.
Yeah. If somebody has slept in that late, then they'd raise their hand. And if you're reading the card and you slept in that late, you have to raise your hand.
All right. Okay.
All right. I'll go first. I've never eaten a bug.
Oh, nice. I've eaten an ant. I didn't. Their wings are kind of spicy.
Would you?
Mine was worm. A worm. Ew. That must have been good. Alright, that touched my hand.
Someone tricked me into thinking that if you eat a worm, you get superpowers. And, you know, I was like, I was a really little kid, so I was like, superpowers? and I just...
Oh, did it taste that?
Yeah.
I've never thought about mangoes before going to sleep to prevent nightmares. Sometimes, okay, I've had like nightmares that like army people invading my house before. Oh dear. And so to prevent that, I often think about mangoes in a fruit basket.
Oh yeah, mangoes keep the army away.
I don't know. I really like mangoes. I don't know.
Why mangoes? Why not like apples or pears or something?
Because mangoes taste better. And they're more exotic.
I've never tried to cut my own hair.
Oh.
I used to have bangs when I was little, and it was all crooked, like jagged teeth or something.
I would always have like hair on the side, so I always like try to cut it.
Yeah.
After a haircut has just been done, the barb will miss like that little piece right there. So I try to like cut it off and accidentally cut off another inch or so. I've never crashed my bike into a parked car.
I was trying to chase this like car. Why? Because my dad was leaving. He goes on business trips.
Yep.
So I was chasing the car down the street, and all of a sudden I bammed into the other car because I was looking at him, and I was oh no. Alright, mine. I've never gotten gum stuck in my hair.
Me?
Sometimes.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Especially if you sleep with gum in your mouth.
One time, like, it got stuck, like, right at the very end, so I just kind of...
I got gum stuck in my hair, and we tried to get it out with peanut butter, water, They made all the good stuff, and so we had to cut it off.
I've never called my teacher mom or dad.
I called my girl teacher a dad. I called my teacher grandma once. I'm the only one that didn't call someone something weird. I was in like a thing called multi-age where I had the same teachers for 3 years straight. So I'm used to seeing them for a long time. And then, like, I think I might have been in 4th, 5th, and they're just like, hey, Mom, what's the answer to this? And she'll be like, Mom. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
If you could spend 1 minute with the president, what would you say? I would ask him if he ever got lost in the White House.
Does he do anything fun?
If he would want to play one-on-one basketball with me. I would tell the president, I have friends that aren't from the United States. Why can't they run for president when they get older?
How does he deal with all the press following him around and criticizing him about the decisions he makes?
I'd probably ask him if I can go swimming in his pool and have some of his money. I would ask the president if his job is hard and what does he do throughout the day. And I would ask him to take us out to dinner.
The most important thing you're going to need if you're going to survive on a deserted island is water. But what if you can't find any water that's clean?
Helen G. of Cape Coral, Florida, says that we can filter clean water from dirty water using materials like gravel, sand, and cotton, like from this bandana.
But before we build our filter, we're going to have to make the dirty water.
Okay, so since we're on a deserted island, we'd probably be surrounded by salt water. So you could probably add some salt.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a lot of salt.
I'm going to sit around a little.
Okay. So how much dirt do you think we need?
I think we should put a lot in.
Okay. Ew.
Oh.
Ew. Well, at least this will really test our filter to see if it works. Alright, so, how do you think we should use these materials?
We should probably like pile them on top of each other.
Why don't we test each one of them? One for a bandana, one for gravel, and
Mini filter?
Yeah, mini filter. Alright, so let's use these.
Okay.
We should probably poke holes in them at the bottom.
Okay.
That's one. So if you make 4 holes in each, that'll let the water drip through. Actually see if our filters work. Okay. So that's the last hole. So let's cut the bandana, and then we can put it in the cup. Is it coming out?
Look at that.
Oh, it's like clear.
Ooh, whoa.
Wow, it's like almost completely clear. Okay, so what should we try next? Gravel? Ooh, this one comes out really... This one? I don't think it works as well. Alright, so... Sand. Oh, the sand is kind of absorbing the water. I think some of the sand also got down, because look at the color. It's kind of tan.
Looks kind of like coffee.
Yeah. So, the sand got rid of the dirt really well.
But it got some of the sand in it too.
And the bandana got pretty much both.
Yeah, bandana was, but it was kind of slow, like sand. Sand and bandana was kind of slow.
And the gravel was really fast. So maybe the gravel catches the big chunks of dirt. So maybe we should put the bandana at the bottom. And then
Sand.
sand, and then gravel.
Gravel? Okay.
But what if we got bandana, sand, bandana, gravel? Alright?
And gravel?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, let's review this. Bandana, sand, bandana,
Gravel.
I think it'll work. Let's try it. Is it working? Oh, it's almost at the bottom. Good Lord. I see it sinking. Oh, it's going to come down soon.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think the sand's coming through though. It kind of looks like the one that we used just the bandana. Might be. It's a little cleaner.
Yeah, this is a little clean because this has little dirt particles, but this doesn't.
Yeah, but look, this one has less sand.
Yep.
It didn't have any sand actually. So, why don't we try redesigning these? Okay, so our old design was bandana, sand, bandana, gravel. And that didn't work because the sand dripped through because I think it's too close to the bottom.
Yeah, so in the new design, we're going to have bandana gravel, bandana sand, and put the sand at the very top.
Gee, that's... And... That looks good. Okay.
Alright, so we should
Bandana, gravel, bandana,
sand.
So let's test it. Yep. I see it dripping. Some sand is still coming through. I don't like the sand. Oh, what if we just didn't use the sand? So what if we just did bandana, gravel,
Bandana, gravel.
bandana?
Okay.
Is it working so far?
It looks like it's working. You can see some water.
Ooh, it's clear! It's clear! Here are the 3 filters that we just built. So I think that you can definitely see that the third and our last filter, the water came out to be the clearest.
Yeah. But I think that they're all equally clean. It's just that these are more like yellow because there's sand in these two and there's not sand. This and the sand got into that water. When we first poured the water into the filter, some of the water molecules got stuck to the bandana and the gravel and got them wet.
Once the filter was wet, the rest of the water molecules split through the spaces in between the bandana, then through the gravel, then through the bandana at the bottom of the filter.
Dirt particles are bigger than water molecules, so they got stuck at the bandana. See?
Try making your own water filter at home. Use the materials you find around the house.
What if you use a sock instead of a bandana? Do different fabrics filter better than others?
We can see that our filters remove the dirt, but we can't tell by looking whether it moved the salt.
So keep watching because later in the show, we'll show you a test you can do to see if the salt is gone too.
Zoom in on Shing Ying.
Hey guys, you know I love to cook. And you know I love to eat too. Today I'm at the Blue Ginger restaurant. My friend Ming is a chef here. I want to make one of my favorite meals, wonton soup, but I'm gonna need a little help. Ming!
Shing.
Ming!
Shing.
So Ming is an awesome chef. He even has his own cooking show. Now, I love wonton soup, but I have no idea how to make it. Can you help me?
Absolutely. So easy. First of all, you know what wonton actually is? This is Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Wentun in Mandarin. It literally means cloud swallow. So the translation is actually to swallow a cloud. So this dumpling is so light, it's like a cloud. So we're going to make some dumplings. All right?
Earlier, Ming and I went food shopping at this huge Asian food grocery store in Boston's Chinatown.
Look at this place, Shing, huh?
There's a lot of
produce.
stuff.
All right, we need some carrots. Got a couple carrots.
I'll get the big one.
I'm going to do something really funky with these. All right? Take a couple bunches of scallions. Excellent. There you go. All right, some ginger over here. Grab a big hand. Hey, have you ever seen this before? This is called lotus fruit. You ever see that?
Oh, my mom makes soup out of that.
All right, let's get some cabbage. This is called snow cabbage or Chinese cabbage.
Let me get that
Nice
one.
big heck, yeah. Awesome. Look at all these other cabbages they have here.
I know.
Take this thing. You know what this is? This is garlic chive.
Oh, that's
Great flavor. They're awesome. They taste like God. Very sweet. Have you ever seen these? Chinese long green. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, sweet.
And now let's go get the ground pork. Need about a pound. And have you seen this much fish?
Oh, okay.
Look at all this fish. I mean,
They're like
they have
pink
grouper,
and
they have
fleshy.
mullet, they got red snapper, they got tuna, they got flounder, they got skate.
So that's...
All right, here are the wonton wrappers.
Okay.
There, look at it, nice and thin.
Yeah.
Ready to go make some wontons?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go. All right, so let's go ahead and actually I want you to peel this carrot first. You know how to peel a carrot, right?
Yeah.
Because we're going to do carrot and cabbage for the garnish in the soup. And ginger, you know, right? It's one of the most flavorful roots out of Chinese cuisine.
Good for you, too.
It's very good for you. Very good, Shing. Check this out how you peel ginger, by the way. You can use a spoon. So for the kids that are out there, don't use a knife, you can use a spoon, which won't cut you. And then to mince ginger, so you got to do a couple nice long slices like that. And those you stack up. And you do what's called julienne, which is just really, really long. And then you turn it. And then that's how you get a fine mix, all right? To do this, you need a sharp knife. So you got to make sure you have one of your parents around. All right? All right, come on, get to work, Shing.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
We're not taking any breaks here. Now, this is our filling, all right? This is ground pork.
Yep.
We're going to add some scallions, all right? We're going to add a little bit of soy sauce. This is naturally brewed soy sauce.
Cool.
And the ginger that we just minced up. And a touch of sesame oil. And that is the filling. And we'll mix this up. And this is what we're going to make the dumpling with. Okay. Now, let's make some wontons.
Okay.
Quintumpia dumpling wrappers, super thin. And that's what you use to make wontons. Take about a heaping teaspoon. All right.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's plenty. Then take our magic glue, which is just water, put it on two sides.
Okay.
And then you fold it over into a triangle. Obviously, keep the water side hitting the dry side. Yeah, that's good. You got good hands, Shing.
Thank you. This is not as easy as it looks.
You guys seal it. See that? Nice and sealed. All right. Then a little bit more water on the corner.
Okay.
Now here you bring it underneath, and then you stick it. All right. There you go. Yeah. You squeeze it. Shing Ming wontons. Beautiful. All right. And we're going to cook this in some chicken stock here, right? So this is a wok. I don't know if you've ever seen a wok, but check out that flame. This is 80,000 BTU flame. Very hot. In the chicken stock, we're going to cook the wontons. And because it's pork, you want to make sure you cook it at least 5 to 6 minutes. All right. Now, the garnish with your beautiful carrots, this is called a turning slicer, a kabuki slicer, which I love. And what we'll do, and the bigger the carrot, the better. But you put this thing in, and you turn this, and look what you get.
Look, guys, it's carrot spaghetti.
And what we're going to do then is add a little bit of the carrot here and cabbage to the wontons, and then we're done. Heat this up.
That's so simple.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So simple. We're going to take a wonton and some carrot out. It's okay that the carrots are still somewhat raw because you want that crunch. They're good to go. All right?
So long. It's like longer than actual spaghetti.
It is. And better for you. Now, to eat something like this, it's better to just bring it to your mouth and suck air in as you're sucking the hot liquid so you don't burn yourself. And even in Japan, they say the more slurping noise you make, that means the better you're enjoying it. Now, with the wonton, be careful. You can kind of stab it and only bite a little bit because it's going to be really hot.
But good.
What do you think?
Very, very good. I think I might come back here for dinner one time.
Yeah, you should, you
And
know.
I'll get wonton soup.
Bring a hot date or your parents are both. Good to have you
Now I know
there.
how to make wonton soup. And if you guys have any great recipes, make sure you send them to the Zoom website at pbskids.org. I can't use chopsticks.
Hey, Nori!
Yannick?
What do you call a fly with no wings?
We took a picture of dirty, salty water, and using this filter, we got this. Is it working so far?
It looks like it's working. You can see some water.
Ooh, it's clear! It's clear! It looks like our filter got rid of most of the dirt. But what about the salt? We can't see if there's salt in there, and we don't want to taste it because it's still not completely clear.
So we're going to use a saltwater tester instead. Watch this. When you put it in the fresh water, nothing happens. When you put it in the salt water, the buzzer buzzes.
Later, we'll tell you why this works, but first, here's how to make one.
Take 2 popsicle sticks and wrap them in metal. We use aluminum for it.
Then, get a buzzer. You can find one at an electronics store, and take the red wire of the buzzer to the positive end of the battery. The positive end will have a plus sign on it. Okay.
Then you want to take a metal-covered popsicle stick and tape it to the black wire from the buzzer.
It's pretty good. Now, take the other foil-covered popsicle stick and tape it to the negative end of the battery. The negative end will have a minus sign on it. Okay, let's test it.
All right, well, to test it, you can touch the metal together. This completes the circuit and makes the buzzer buzz.
Cool.
If it doesn't buzz, check your connections and make sure you tape everything the right way.
So the electricity flows through the battery, then through the metal sticks, through the buzzer, and back to the battery. And it just keeps on going around. Now to use your saltwater tester, put just the tips of the metal into the salt water. Make sure the 2 metal parts don't touch. The salt water will act as a wire, connecting the 2 metal parts, completing the circuit, and making the buzzer buzz.
Here's why the salt water acts like an invisible wire. When you add salt to water, the salt dissolves and breaks down to smaller parts called ions. these ions carry the electricity through the water.
Fresh water doesn't have these ions, so it's a lot harder for electricity to pass through. It doesn't complete the circuit, so the buzzer doesn't buzz.
Okay, so let's use the saltwater test we just made to see if the filter we made filtered out not only the dirt, but the salt as well.
What do you think it'll do?
I don't think that the salt got filtered out.
Me either, because it dissolves. So I don't think any of the things would be small enough to actually...
Any of the holes would be small enough, yeah.
Ready?
Oh! So our prediction was right. The water is still salty.
Yeah.
So I guess if we're on a deserted island, we wouldn't want to drink it because it still has a lot of salt in it.
Yeah. Make your own water tester at home. What other things besides salt water do you think will conduct electricity and make the buzzer buzz?
Try sugar water, vinegar, or whatever else you can think of. Check it out and send your results to Zoom.
Check it out! Check it out! We can't do it on our own. We need you to make it known that everything you see right here can only be on Zoom because of every one of you. Teacher, biology, tell us a joke, trick a riddle or some poetry. If you want to see it, come and have it. Type it up, write it down, zip it up, and shout it out. That is the Zoom. You call it too. If you've got a deal, give it up and put it on the show. A super hit, Zoom. If you will be tweeting up on the screen, like your name and your address, and do what? Then go out there. That is the Zoom. You call it too. You know what to do. ZWM box 350. Box the next.
I volunteer by making dishes for a food pantry. Every few weeks, my mom and I send notice on our church bulletin board that tells us what foods are needed. There's a big recipe file in the church kitchen, so we take the one we made, go home, and get started. I help by cracking eggs, grating, and making sure that we cook the food for the right amount of time. After we finish, we take the dish out of the oven, wait for it to cool down, and then walk it over to the church.
Do you volunteer in your community? If you do, you're already a member of the Zoom team. We want to hear all about it. Send in your story, along with any photos or videos, to this address.
Remember, the small things you do can make a big difference. Zoom into action!
And join the Zoom team!
So you already know that Fanny Doolee is one loony lady. Wait till you meet her sister. Carolyn V. of Windsor, Ontario, in Canada, emailed us this play called Nancy Doolee. And remember, Fanny Doolee is a word trick, so see if you can figure it out. Gotta go. It's great to be here with you, Fanny. You too, Nancy. We'll do some real sister bonding. It will be really good. No, great. Really good. Great. Really good. Great. Oh, baby. Nancy loves you. You know, I've never really liked your name, Nancy. I've never really liked your name either, Fanny. May I help you? Yes, you may. I don't want a waiter. I want a waitress. I like waiters. Waitresses are better. Waiters. Waitresses. Waiters. Waitresses. Waiters. Oh. Let's order food. Appetizers. I want drinks. Food. Drinks. Food. Drinks. Food. Drinks. All right. Okay. You some food and you something to drink. Fine. Ah.
More.
We got a couple of doozies in there. They can't read anything.
Oh no! It is the Doolee for sale! Didn't you read the sign?
Oh, I forgot.
Is that a dog with them?
Yeah?
We'll see about that. Pardon, is that a dog with you?
No,
Excusez-moi.
he's a puppy. No, he's a dog. Puppy.
I'll come up with some drinks and the bread and butter.
Forget the bread. No, forget the butter.
Would it be okay if I brought margarine instead?
No, it would not. Margarine's delicious. There you go. Finally, a waitress. I don't like waitresses. What happened to the waiter? I don't like this water. I do like the glass, though. I don't like these rolls. That's bread. Oh, then I love it. I don't want bread. I want to see the cook and tell him to bring the bill. Well, I want to see the chef and tell him to bring the check.
May I help you, ladies?
Are you the cook, chef?
Yes.
Great, good.
Is there a problem?
No! Your restaurant is wonderful. No, it is terrific. No, it's magnificent. No, it's swell. We're coming back tomorrow for dinner. No, we're coming back for lunch. Excellent. At noon for the buffet. Well, not for me then. I'll be in for breakfast. Well, I'll beat you here in the wee hours for some eggs. What time are you opening? What time are you getting?
We open actually. Tomorrow we are closed. Close? Close. Close.
Well, that's the end of our show. Bye. 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 You guys. All submissions become the property of Zoom and will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media. This means that we can share your ideas with other Zoomers on TV
The web and print materials.
and in other media. So send it to Zoom!
Dabat abas aban abababi dabababi abas kredun kobon. Dabat aba kobon, dabat has aba daba frabant flabai vabar, ebavari tubu libix. Ah, nabau abats, straba rubber bibi. Ah, I can't say abidabi. Straba rubber ribby. Straba rubby. Is that right?
Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
A private corporation funded by the American people.
The Weezy Foundation.
and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thanks!